Namaste children. Today we are going to start our second topic of Hindi grammar, Samas. Samas is known as compound. तो बच्चों आज हम जानेंगे कि समास क्या होता है। पहले इसकी परिभाषा देखेंगे। दो या दो से अधिक शब्दों के मेल से जो नया शब्द बनता है उसे समस्त पद कहते हैं। इस मेल की प्रक्रिया को समास कहते हैं। दो या दो से अधिक शब्दों को, two or more than two words when we join them and a new word is formed. This new word is called समस्त पद। इस मेल की प्रक्रिया को, so this process, प्रक्रिया means this process is known as समास। समास होने पर बीच की विभक्तियों, शब्दों तथा और आदि अवयवों का लोप हो जाता है। So while we are joining the two words, in between words which are coming between these two words, they are hiding. Like or, तथा, we use these words, they hide while we make समास। जैसे गंगा का जल का समास हुआ गंगा जल। So here with example I'll explain you गंगा का जल. So here vibhakti ka is vibhakti, that will hide and a new word will be formed, गंगा जल. So गंगा का जल का समास, when we change it into समास, गंगा जल. So this गंगा जल is समस्त पद. समस्त पद. This samast pad is made of two words. The first word is called purva pad and the second word is called uttar pad. We'll see now. समास में दो पद होते हैं. So in समास we have two words. We join two words and make समास. पहले पद को पूर्व पद. So the first word is पूर्व पद और दूसरे पद को उत्तर पद कहते हैं. So the first word is पूर्व पद and the second word is उत्तर पद. जैसे गंगा जल, इसमें गंगा पूर्व पद और जल उत्तर पद है. Like for example गंगा जल. This is a सामासिक पद. So it is made of two words, गंगा plus जल. So गंगा will be पूर्व पद because it is used first and जल is उत्तर पद because it is the second word. समास विग्रह. समास विग्रह, विग्रह means separation. सामासिक शब्दों के बीच के संबंध को स्पष्ट करना समास विग्रह कहलाता है. So in समास there are two things. One is सामासिक पद and other is समास विग्रह. When we join and make a new word, that is samast pad. That word will be called samast pad. Again when we split it, it will be called samas vigraha. Vigraha means to separate. Like Raj, for example, Rajputra, Raja ka putra. So Rajputra is samasik pad and Raja ka putra is samas vigraha. In the previous example we did is Ganga Jal, Ganga ka Jal. So when we write it as Ganga ka Jal, we are separating it. That is called Samas Vigrah. When we write Ganga Jal, that is Samasik Pad. Same way, Rajputra is Samasik Pad. When again we separate it, Raja ka Putra, it is Samas Vigrah. So now we are going to start समास के भेद और types of समास. The first one is अव्ययी भाव समास, second is तत्पुरुष समास, third is द्वंद्व समास and fourth is बहुव्रीहि समास. अव्ययी भाव समास, जिस समास का पहला पद प्रधान हो वह अव्ययी भाव हो और वह अव्यय हो उसे अव्ययी भाव समास कहते हैं. So where the first pehla pad means the first word is important and it will be always avyay. That samas is called avyayi bhav samas. Now what is avyay? Avyay are such words which don't change because of ling or vachan. For example, yatha, yathamati. Here yatha is avyay which will never change. It will always in any sentence yatha will be same. It never changes. That is why it is avyay. So जिस समास का पहला पद प्रधान हो, the first word will be important और वह अव्यय हो and it will be अव्यय. Always it will be अव्यय. उसे अव्ययी भाव समास कहते हैं. जैसे यथामति. So मति के अनुसार. The actual is when we split it, it is मति के अनुसार. So we are using yatha in the first pad is, the samasta pad is yathamati. So the first pad is yatha which is avyay. That is why it is avyayi bhav samas. The other example is amaran, mrityu kar. So इसमें यथा और आ अव्यय है. आ is also अव्यय which never changes. So yatha a, when we are using such words and they are first coming in this samasik pad, it will be अव्ययी भाव समास. Next is तत्पुरुष समास. जिस समास का उत्तर पद प्रधान हो और पूर्व पद गौण हो, where the second word will be important and the first word will not be important. The second word only will be important. उसे तत्पुरुष समास कहते हैं. Then it will be तत्पुरुष समास. जैसे तुलसीदास कृत, तुलसी द्वारा कृत. Here the first word Tulsidas is not so important. Krit is important. So it is तत्पुरुष समास. Now the other one is द्वंद्व समास. जिस समास के दोनों पद प्रधान होते हैं तथा विग्रह करने पर और अथवा या एवं लगता है वह द्वंद्व समास होता है. Now in this samas both the words will be equally important and when we do vigrah we use or in between both the words we use or athva evam and both the words will be of equal importance. There it will be dvandva samas. And when we do samasta pad, while we write samasta pad we give hyphen in between and when we split we write or in between. The next one is बहुव्रीहि समास. जिस समास के दोनों पद अप्रधान हो. Now here both the words are not important. In the समस्त पद both the words are not important. और समस्त पद के अर्थ के अतिरिक्त कोई सांकेतिक अर्थ प्रधान हो. And both the words they indicate towards a third word or third meaning. They give another meaning. उसे बहुव्रीहि समास कहते हैं. That is called बहुव्रीहि समास. Now we will read about this in detail. So अव्ययी भाव समास. अव्ययी भाव समास की पहचान. इसमें समस्त पद अव्यय बन जाता है अर्थात समास होने के बाद इसका रूप कभी नहीं बदलता है. इसके साथ विभक्ति चिन्ह भी नहीं लगता. So इसमें समस्त पद अव्यय बन जाता है. So when we are making समस्त पद, when we are making सामसिक पद, the first letter will be अव्यय. It will always be अव्यय और रूप कभी नहीं बदलता. And अव्यय never change. It never changes. इसके साथ विभक्ति चिन्ह भी नहीं लगता. And we don't use विभक्ति in these समास. For example, I'll show you. आजीवन, जीवन भर. Here in between जीवन भर no other word is used. That is vibhakti. They are not used. आजीवन, जीवन भर. Here a is अव्यय which will not be changed. यथा सामर्थ्य. Here यथा is अव्यय. सामर्थ्य के अनुसार. यथा शक्ति, शक्ति के अनुसार. यथा is again अव्यय. यथा विधि. विधि के अनुसार. यथा again is अव्यय शब्द. यथा क्रम, क्रम के अनुसार. भर पेट, पेट भर कर. Here भर is also अव्यय. हर रोज, रोज रोज. हर is अव्यय. So you can see always after we form the samas, in the samasic pad, the first word, if it is avyay, it will be avyay bhav samas. Now we'll see the next one. Now the next one is तत्पुरुष समास. जिस समास का उत्तर पद प्रधान हो और पूर्व पद गौण हो, उसमें तत्पुरुष समास कहते हैं. So पूर्व पद is the first word which is gone, means not so important. Uttar pad means the second word. The second word is important and the first word is not so important. उसे तत्पुरुष समास कहते हैं. इस समास में दूसरा पद प्रधान होता है. The second word is always important. तथा विभक्ति चिन्हों का लोप हो जाता है. So in between the words which are coming, they will be hiding. Those words are called vibhakti and they will be always hiding after the samas fully it is formed. In the samasic pad, the vibhakti will not be shown. For example, Chandramukh. Chandra jaisa mukh. Here jaisa is vibhakti which will be hiding when we make the samasta pad. Chandramukh, here jaisa will be hiding. So Chandra jaisa mukh. Next is Navgraha. 9 ग्रहों का समूह. So ka is here vibhakti which is hiding when we make the samasta pad. Next is dahi vada. Dahi mein डूबा vada. Here also vibhakti is hiding and the second pad is important. Pitambar. Pila hai ambar. So here all the examples you can see the vibhakti will be hiding and the second pad will be more important than the first word. Now types of तत्पुरुष समास. तत्पुरुष समास के 3 भेद हैं. कर्मधारय समास, नत्र समास and द्विगु समास. कर्मधारय समास. What is कर्मधारय समास? जिस समास का उत्तर पद प्रधान हो और पूर्व पद व उत्तर पद में विशेषण विशेष्य अथवा उपमान उपमेय का संबंध हो, वह कर्मधारय समास कहलाता है. So जिस समास में उत्तर पद प्रधान हो, that means the second word is important and और पूर्व पद व उत्तर पद में विशेषण विशेष्य. Here we use विशेषण विशेष्य. Now what is विशेषण? विशेषण means adjective or the describing word and विशेष्य is the noun. The word, the thing which is described, the noun which is described is visheshya and the adjective or the describing word is called visheshan. So if we have visheshan visheshya अथवा उपमान उपमेय, same thing का संबंध हो, the same thing, विशेषण विशेष्य उपमान उपमेय means we give for example, the thing we give as example, वह कर्मधारय समास कहलाता है. Now with example I'll explain you. Deh lata. When samast pad is dehlata. Now when we do vigrah, samas vigrah, it will be deh rupi lata. Next is here the we can see upman upme or visheshan visheshan in these examples. Now neel kamal, neela kamal. Neela is describing word, adjective or visheshan and kamal is visheshya, noun. Sajjan, sat jan. Dahi vada, dahi mein डूबा vada. Pitambar, pila ambar. Here pila also is describing word and ambar is visheshya. So विशेषण विशेष we can see. नरसिंह, नरों में सिंह के समान. This is उपमान उपमेय. Now we'll go to the next one. द्विगु समास. जिस समास का पूर्व पद संख्यावाचक विशेषण हो उसे द्विगु समास कहते हैं. So the samas where the first word will be always number, that is द्विगु समास. इसमें समूह अथवा समाहार का बोध होता है. So we use समाहार और समूह word we use while doing विग्रह. You can see त्रिलोक, 3 लोकों का समाहार. नवग्रह, 9 ग्रहों का समूह. नवरात्रि, 9 रात्रियों का समूह. अठन्नी, 8 आनों का समूह. So you can see that all the samast pad, they are having sankhya-vachak. That means they are having number. The first word will be always having number. And while we do vigrah, it can have samahar or samuh word will be used. So what is dvigu samas? The samas whose first word always will be number, which will be in number. That is only dvigu samas. Now dvandva samas. Dvandva samas, here always both the words will be equally important. जिस समास के दोनों पद प्रधान होते हैं, so both the words will be important. तथा विग्रह करने पर और अथवा या एवं लगता है वह द्वंद्व समास होता है. And while doing विग्रह और या, these words will be used. I'll show you with example. पाप पुण्य, पाप और पुण्य. सीता राम, सीता और राम. ऊंच नीच, ऊंच और नीच. अन्न जल, अन्न और जल. खरा खोटा, खरा और खोटा. राधा कृष्ण, राधा और कृष्ण. In all these examples you can see both the words are equally important होते हैं तथा विग्रह करने पर और अथवा या एवं लगता है वह द्वंद्व समास कहलाता है. Now we'll go to the next one. बहुव्रीहि समास. जिस समास के दोनों पद प्रधान हो, अप्रधान हो और समस्त पद के अर्थ के अतिरिक्त कोई सांकेतिक अर्थ प्रधान हो उसे बहुव्रीहि समास कहते हैं. So when both the words in samasik, when we form a samas and both the words are not important and they indicate towards a third meaning, that is known as bahuvrihi samas. I'll show you with example. It will clear to you. Dashanan, das hai आनन. आनन means mukh, face, जिसके अर्थात रावण. So here the two words are das and आनन. So when with this dasanan we cannot know, but when we split it we can understand that it is giving a third, it is indicating towards a third meaning, that is Ravan. So it indicates towards another word, that is Ravan. That is why it is bahuvrihi samas. Now Neelkantha. Neelkantha. Kantha means throat. Kant means throat. Neela hai kant jiska. So whose throat is blue, considered blue? For Shivji. So नीला है कंठ जिसका, शिव. सुलोचना, सुंदर है. लोचन, लोचन मीन्स आईज. सुंदर है लोचन जिसके अर्थात मेघनाथ की पत्नी. So Meghnath's wife name was Sulochana. So here Sulochana, it is indicating towards Meghnath's wife. पीतांबर, पीले हैं अंबर. अंबर मीन्स वस्त्र. वस्त्र मीन्स ड्रेस. पीले हैं वस्त्र जिसके अर्थात श्री कृष्ण. It is said that Sri Krishna always he used to wear yellow dress. So Pitambar means Sri Krishna. It is indicating towards Sri Krishna. Next is Lambodar. Lamba है उदर. उदर means पेट or stomach जिसका. So whose stomach we consider as very big? Ganesh ji. So लंबा है उदर जिसका अर्थात गणेश जी. दुरात्मा बुरी आत्मा वाला कोई दुष्ट. So दुरात्मा is someone, some bad person who's having bad intention for others. Such people are called duratma, whose atma is not good. Now next is Shwetambar. Shwet means white. Shwet है जिसका अंबर. So अंबर again is dress. Vastra means dress. So white dress. Whose is that? Saraswati ji. So श्वेत है जिसका अंबर अर्थात सरस्वती जी. So here with example now it is very clear that जिस समास के दोनों पद अप्रधान हो और समस्त पद के अर्थ के अतिरिक्त कोई सांकेतिक अर्थ प्रधान हो उसे बहुव्रीहि समास कहते हैं. So always it indicates towards a third word. That is only Bahuvrihi Samas. When both the words are not important and it indicates towards the third meaning. That is only Bahuvrihi Samas. Now, Karamdharaya और Bahuvrihi Samas में अंतर. There are some similarities between Karamdharaya and Bahuvrihi and some differences also. So how we will know which is Karamdharaya and which is Bahuvrihi, we'll come to know. Karamdharaya में समस्त पद का एक पद दूसरे का विशेषण होता है. इसमें शब्दार्थ प्रधान होता है. So here already we read Karamdharaya. In Karamdharaya, one word will be विशेषण, that is adjective. इसमें शब्दार्थ प्रधान होता है. Here the meaning is, word meaning is more important. जैसे नीलकंठ, नीलाकंठ. So here the meaning is more important and describing word or adjective will be there. And बहुव्रीहि में समस्त पद के दोनों पदों में विशेषण विशेष्य का संबंध नहीं होता. And in बहुव्रीहि समास विशेषण विशेष्य are not related. अपितु वह समस्त पद ही किसी अन्य संज्ञादि का विशेषण होता है. But it is विशेषण विशेष्य का संबंध नहीं होता. It is not related with noun or adjective. अपितु वह समस्त पद की किसी अन्य संज्ञादि, but it will indicate towards another noun का विशेषण. It is adjective of a third thing, which it is indicating it is the adjective of that thing. और कोई भिन्नार्थ ही प्रधान हो जाता है. And some other meaning dominates here. The other meaning is dominating. जैसे नीलकंठ, नीला है कंठ जिसका शिव. So here नील and कंठ is not dominating. Shiv is dominating. So it will be Bahuvrihi Samas. So with the meaning, while we are splitting, the way we are splitting, we can, the same thing we can write as Karamdharaya Samas also or Bahuvrihi Samas also. If we are writing Neelkant, Neelakant, it will be Karamdharaya Samas. But if we are, while splitting or while doing Vigraha, if we are writing Neela hai Kant jiska arthat Shiv, then it will be Bahuvrihi Samas. If we are giving the third meaning like Shiv, then it will be Bahuvrihi Samas. If we are not giving, simply we are splitting, it is Karamdharaya Samas. So the same word can be Karamdharaya or Bahuvrihi, but it depends on the way you are doing, you are splitting it, you are doing Vigraha of that word. When you are doing Samas Vigraha, that will, the way you are doing Vigraha, that will only decide whether it is Karamdharaya Samas or Bahuvrihi Samas.